you so much for coming here today. You guys are about to be wowed. These 5 young innovators. They are developing solutions for challenges that we face today. Next, we'd like to have our final presenter, Natasha, grade 12 student from Samiamu, who is creating an innovative solution for a 100% solar electric vehicle. Let's welcome Natasha to the stage.
Good afternoon. I have designed, created, and tested a 100% solar electric vehicle that can run indefinitely during sunny daylight hours. This means that there is never a need to recharge or refuel because it is continuously generating from the power of the sun. Ultimately, what brought me to create my project is are 2 compounding trends. And the first is the exponential decrease in module prices over the past few decades. And the second is the slow but steady increase in module efficiencies. So if we look at this video right here, we can see as it is moving down my local street, there are 450 watts of solar modules to fulfill the demands of the 500-watt motor. It travels at a speed of around 25 kilometers an hour due to the weight of the vehicle and whatnot. Additionally, at full charge, there are 3 12-volt lead-acid batteries, and this allows it to ride for over an hour and a half, even when not in the sun. And this is, of course, convenient for times of shade and during night travel. So there's also a linear actuator I installed, and this allows for the tilt of the solar modules when riding, maximizing the efficiency depending on what time of day or what time of year and whatnot. So, and lastly, the regenerative braking feature captures energy that would otherwise be wasted as heat and essentially reuses this energy. And so ultimately, the emission reduction, reduced operating costs, and fuel cost savings of my project show that we are now at a point where this can not only be applied on a small scale to bikes, but has potential for trains and boats, and anything with large, expansive areas of surface area. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Please, do you have any questions?
Right. You want to go? Yeah. Talk about the performance of it in the cold.
I actually completed the bike in February of 2018. And February is not the most ideally warm time in Vancouver, as you can imagine. However, so when I was performing my trials, it was actually during a very cold season, and it did perform. Provided that it was during sunny periods, it continued to function very well.
That's great. I'm curious as to who built the bicycle. Did you do all of that
yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what was the biggest challenge in terms of trying to put this idea together?
I think, the biggest challenge was ultimately taking all of these components and this vision, all of these ideas I had, and actually not only taking the academics behind it and then merging it into a physical thing. So, such as doing the actual the electricity behind it and connecting it, the wiring. There are all these components that I didn't necessarily foresee in the beginning as being quite a challenge, but definitely served to be.
That's great.
I'm just curious, in places in the world where it's sunny all of the time, in a lot of different countries where they don't have electricity, I would imagine that you are very aware of all of the different solar-powered solutions that are happening globally.
Yeah.
Can you speak to me a little bit about how is yours different or similar, or do you see applications of what you have invented here to solve some of the problems in other parts of the world?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think definitely one of the amazing things about this innovation is the broad applicability. So in terms of what's currently being done and how this differs from it, it comes down to the fact that this can run indefinitely so the idea is as the battery is draining, it's being replenished at the same rate when it's sunny out, meaning you don't even have to wait to use it because it's already charged. Additionally, how this can be, to answer the second part of your question on kind of this applicability in the world, a lot of places in a lot of warmer climates, not everybody can even afford to have a car per person, or even it's densely populated, and daytime traffic is very heavy. So I think having alternatives that are eco-friendly and also more cost-effective, just requiring fewer materials to build than a car or a bus or whatnot, is really enlightening. Is that it?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.